Welcome into the world of sport. There are 360 Sport on Trust TV. I'm Adeni Ajishafe. Well, we look at those stories trending in the world of sport. What a night for Manchester United. A big one for their fans worldwide celebrating there. But right now, let's quickly run through some stories as we start with focusing on volleyball alongside Sunday. Onuyeno, good to have you Sunday.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Good one. Let's start with that particular sport called volleyball as we review it quickly because Sunday Onuyeno is here to talk about that particular sport of volleyball, and also we talk about the NBA. Well, for the volleyball, give us what you have.
Well, it has been an exciting and impressive year for the Nigeria volleyball, and of course, looking forward to the fact that there is General TA Gagari Championship Invitational coming up that is going to give a glamour, is going to give opportunity to a lot of volleyball fanatics and players and lovers in Yenagua this coming January. And of course, looking forward to the fact that Prince Babatunde Omishore is also one of those pioneers who have really impressively contributed to the growth of volleyball in the country. And of course, the Nigeria Volleyball Federation, Engineer Musa Nimrod, one has to really give these pioneers, stakeholders, and of course, volleyball fanatics kudos. It has been an interesting year, having in and out tournament in the age category, grassroots, national teams, and of course, a whole lot is still coming up in the nearest future. And I think I'm particularly excited for volleyball because volleyball has really increased and improved drastically. A lot of fanatics, a lot of interest in the game, because looking at the fact that Team Nigeria went to Cameroon in the Women Championship, they gave a good account of themselves. And of course, they also have an invitational for athletes who are already in camp in the men category and the women category, who are also going for Africa Games, who are already heading to camp in Lagos. Impressively, I'm very sure there's going to be a lot of laurels, a lot of incentives and prize money, even in the coming tournament at Yenagua. And we are trusting God that it's going to be a smooth event for volleyball world.
While you're giving us updates concerning volleyball there, quickly let's run through basketball. NBA is always very short but brief and also very juicy. Let's cross over to the NBA and look at the result of games played earlier today. A lot of games were played. Brooklyn Nets 118 against Detroit Pistons, who actually scored 112. Washington Wizards scored 119, and they lost against Orlando Magic. Utah Jazz scored 130 against San Antonio Spurs, who were actually able to get 118, 12 extra points for the Utah Jazz. Minnesota Timberwolves, they actually fought hard, but they lost out against Oklahoma City Thunder, who scored 129 to defeat them against 106. Chicago Bulls 118 against Atlanta Hawks there. A big game for the Chicago Bulls. Indiana Pacers won that game 123 against Houston Rockets, whose Rockets went to sleep. 117 they scored, while New Orleans Pelicans, they had 115, just a point adrift between them and Memphis Grizzlies, who scored 116. Sacramento Kings, they scored 113, but with 15 points extra. Portland Trail Blazers won that game 130 to 113, and Charlotte Hornets scored 104 against 113 LA Clippers. They were able to clip the wings of Charlotte Hornets in that particular game. Among this scoreline, Onuyeno, pick one and let's have it quickly.
Well, for the Utah Jazz, it's a big win for them over San Antonio Spurs, a traditional team. And impressively, the NBA has really had a whole lot of talent. In the nearest future, we are still going to see more players who are going to be drafted in the NBA. But we are also encouraging a lot of our basketball players from the grassroots to the national team level to ensure their target is not just making the NBA, but come back home and give back to the society, because a lot of these players you're seeing there, in the NBA, the glamour they have there, the media hype and the rebranding and incentive they've gotten, or the endorsement, is as a result of someone fostering their talent, someone giving them an opportunity to showcase their talent. And that's what you see a lot in the United States of America, because you go to college, you go to high school, you get a whole lot of encouragement, you have several welfare, and of course you have to project ahead. And it's going to be a good one for Nigeria in the coming years if we can have something glamour, something exciting, just like the Basketball Africa League, and get to NBA level.
Well, just to look at the NBA there, those games were played earlier today. Big one coming from all those teams that played. And also for Sunday Onienu, thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Okay, good one there. Right now, quickly go on the short break. By the time we return, we'll talk about the MPFL and also big soccer. Let's have this.
Come on! Yeah. Come on. Block it. That's it.
I know it is in a already big cool baby. Inside the life, now inside the don't move my
Hello, are you there? Good enough.
my front. They come on, they go use me best run. They cut the mother, those things like that.
Go, Latimo.
Money no they bring up in I wanna be no in the party you not shy now I'm about to be shy if I cheat on you no in the party you not shy now I'm about to be shy if I cheat on you I'm sorry and if you cheat on me.
A good one there to let you have a feel of big soccer there. Quickly, let's look at the result of match day 4 of big soccer before we talk MPFL. Quickly, looking at the result of match day 4 taking place in Kebbi State. Kebbi Big Soccer 2020-2024, match day 4 result. Kebbi United play 4-4 against BAM Project Big Soccer until they actually enter penalty 6-5 in favor of BAM Project. 3-0 coming from Yab Foundation against BBE Big Soccer team. Abdul Kalgo Big Soccer team defeated Mayana Bagudo 3-1 in that game, while Marshall Academy Big Soccer lost against Magatakara Big Soccer team there. Just to give you the result of the match day 4 of the games played, well, it's ongoing over there in Kebbi State, and really Kebbi State is really fast becoming the hub of big soccer in Nigeria. And to let you know, the number 1 team from Africa right now, from number 1 team in big soccer is from Nigeria. When it comes to African rating, that is Kebbi Big Soccer team. Congrats to all the teams participating there. And now we cross over to MPFL. A match will be coming up today between Sunshine Stars of Akure versus Doma United. The team that really made a lot of people so happy because they've been fantastic so far in the journey for this MPFL season. Right now, we're being joined from Akure, Ondo State. That's with the media officer of Doma United. Good to have you, Mark Malele.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me this morning. It's a pleasure always speaking with you here.
Okay, good one. Let's talk about your team. How is it in Akure, the preparation for Doma United against Sunshine Stars?
Yeah, it has been a very good ride for Doma United, and the preparation, as always, it is as we have always done. Prepare well for the game ahead, and the players are in good shape. The management are all here, and the players are motivated to go out there and give their best and leave everything on the pitch.
Okay, good one. So far, at least getting to Akure safely is a big one. Looking at the scenario of attacks here and there, while you were traveling, what was happening on your mind?
Yeah, you know, the situation is a little bit scary, especially knowing fully that we really want to condole with Sunshine Stars, who lost one of their curator, and then it's scary when you think that, okay, these are some avoidable incidents that we got caught up in it, but we just have to do it. We just have to keep traveling here and there. And we are not going to stop. And all we are praying for is that we should have safe routes, safe environment for us to travel peacefully and go and play our away matches as well. Though we were a little bit scary, but we thank God for safety, that He brought us down to Akure safely. And we are here to play the match today.
Well, even though we are focusing on MPFL Sunshine Stars versus Doma United, previewing that particular game coming up today. But right now, let's look at your team. Well, may the soul of Sunshine Stars assistant kit officer rest in peace. But right now, let's talk about Doma United. You'll be playing far away in Akure. Right now, you are there. The weather, according to you, your entire team are battle ready. Let's talk about the action, the players. How motivated are they concerning this game?
Yeah, I've told you earlier on, we have approached each game as it comes this season. We go into each game with the mindset that, okay, we are here to win, and whatever comes out of it, we take it. If we lose, we get disappointed. But when we win, it's a motivation to go into the next game as well to pick another point. But we are here to win. We are not here to just like play just an ordinary game, maybe coming to say, okay, Sunshine Stars are playing at home, so we are just going to play so that they can win and then we pack our bags and go back home. No, we are here for the point. The players are more motivated than ever. We have a set target for this season, and we are doing everything to ensure that we grab that target. We ensure that we achieve that target. The players knows what it means, and then they are motivated from the management to the technical crew to the players and every single department in the team. They have everything set in motion for them to ensure that the target this season is achieved.
Okay, while you are talking about the target there, let me just try and pull your leg a bit. Can you secretly tell us the target?
No, it's not a secret for this season. Our target for this season is not a secret. We are going in for the title.
Wow, you are going for the title there. Well, let's see. Really, you've been working towards the title, a big one there. How is the fans at home? I bumped into one of the clip of the fans of Doma United, very boisterous Pantami Stadium. How do you guys do it that the stadium is always filled to the brim?
Yeah, I think in my first interview with you, maybe you have forgotten, I told you that Doma is a traditional community club that the fans are so attached to the club. They once told owners of the club that, okay, you only sponsor this club, you only have the money, but we love the club more than you do. So it's not like we are telling these people to love the club, but they love the club every single minute that Doma. Can you believe that when we went away to Sunshine Stars, there are people that paid their transport to Lafia, against Lobby Stars. There are people that paid their transport to Lafia to watch Doma United. And anywhere we go, there are one or two persons that travel from Gombe to go and watch our matches. So it's not like we tell these people to love the team. They just love the team from inception, from day one, even when they were playing in the amateur leagues, to the nationwide leagues, to the National League, and to the Premier League now. You know what it means for these fans. So they always come to the stadium, they cheer the players up, and then they give everything to ensure that the team get the maximum point.
Good one there coming from Malele. Well, before I let you go, just give us, what are you looking at, scoreline?
Well, I actually don't like predicting scorelines, but I will always tell you that it should be an interesting game, and whoever is lucky enough to grab the win should grab the win, because sometimes the best team on the pitch don't get to win matches. But when you're lucky enough, you put the ball at the back of the net, and then you get your result, and that is what matters the most, especially in football.
So automatically, you are tilting towards Doma United winning this particular game. I guess that.
No, I'm not telling you Doma United is going to win, but it's going to be an interesting game.
Okay, good one. Good to have you on the show. Mark Malele, media officer of Doma United. Thank you very much.
It's always a pleasure. Cheers.
Okay, good morning there. We just reached out straight down to Accra on those State there, where Sunshine Stars will be playing against Doma United today. A big match coming up, and at least he has given us insight to what it's like with that particular team concerning their campaign and also preparation ahead of that game. We wish them the best as they prosecute that game there. Let's come back and talk about a big one that happened yesterday. Premier League, we look at Liverpool go top as Manchester United beats Aston Villa. That's the story we're looking at there. Liverpool go top as Man United beat Aston Villa. For right now, a big one yesterday because Liverpool show class against Burnley. And for Manchester United, they came from behind to show Aston Villa that really they owns Old Trafford. Well, joining me to talk that particular story is Noel Sampson. Good to have you, Noel.
Pleasure is mine.
Yes, we are just around here. We started with Onuyenu to Mark Malile now to you. Those games yesterday, it was a fantastic performance, but Man United Aston Villa match stood out. Maybe we should start with Liverpool first. Liverpool winning has given them the chance to go top. But before I actually let you talk, let's quickly look at the result of those games that were played yesterday, and then we look at the table before Noel Sampson will give his own this concerning that. Newcastle lost at home against Nottingham Forest 1-3. A big one for Nottingham Forest. A particular player named Wood. Wood came out from the Forest to score 3 goals, 3 goals against Newcastle United. Bournemouth 3, Fulham 0. Well, good one for Solanke there. Dominic. Sheffield United through. Luton Town winning in a 5-goal thriller, 3-2 there. Burnley lost at home against Liverpool, who really came calling with their fans. Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 3. Good one for Manchester United, coming from behind when Aston Villa were actually leading the pack, but a good one for Manchester United. Right now, if you look at how the table is standing in the Premier League, Liverpool right now, they are top there. They go top 42 points ahead of the Gunner. The Elephant went to sleep overnight, and now Liverpool are topping with 2 points with 19 matches. Aston Villa, surprisingly, still there, standing third. Tottenham Hotspur, Man City, Manchester United, they have 31 points with a -4 goal difference. West Ham, Newcastle, Brighton, and Bournemouth in that pecking order. For a club that is always standing on 10, but now they are standing 11. Let's look at 11 to 20. That's Chelsea. Chelsea now, they actually decided to leave from 10 to 11. Chelsea, Wolves, in that order, 22 points. And you look at Fulham, Brentford, Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest. That win has gone into 16th position. They have 17 points. Everton, Luton Town. You have Burnley and Sheffield United. Well, I saw you really laughing. Chelsea, I'm sure you are a blue fan. What happened?
I don't know. The season has really been challenging for Chelsea so far. So.
For your team?
Yes, but just for Chelsea so far. So we just hope we just qualify for probably Europa this season, not anything else again.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go back to Liverpool. Liverpool winning their game away against Burnley, 2-0.
It wasn't surprising to me because Burnley has really been struggling right from when they got into Premier League, because what they were quite a different team at the relegation, what call it?
Burnley.
The second division,
okay,
before getting to the Premier League. So I don't know, since they've won more than 3 or 4 matches so far. So them, Sheffield United and Luton Town, they've really been struggling. So when I saw the matches for yesterday, which was Liverpool, Burnley, I was like, it's a walk away for Liverpool.
Liverpool should win that game.
Yeah, so and Burnley, you can see they've not won any tough match against any of these big teams. If you look at it, either Chelsea, Man U, it's always a walk away. So I never expected anything serious. But the match that got me really carried away was that of Manchester United.
Before you go to Manchester United, but for Liverpool topping the table now, really for like a week or two now, it's let's just say a week now, Liverpool and Arsenal have been kind of rotating who stay top today. Then the next 2 days, Liverpool will take over. From the way it is right now, Liverpool seems to be ready to turn things brown.
Yeah, the last season wasn't that fantastic for them, but it seems this season they are really trying to make sure they get score more goals and play more game. If you consider a match against Arsenal, someone asked me what was my prediction against Arsenal. It's like it's going to be a tough match. It's going to be a draw. But I never knew it's going to be 0-0 or 3-3 or 1-1, but I know it's going to be a draw because it's not easy, because Arsenal cannot go down to Anfield and win Liverpool. It's very difficult, and you cannot expect Liverpool to do that, to beat Arsenal, because Arsenal, they're also in a great, fantastic form also to now. So it's a really very tough. I'm seeing the league is going to be carried between Liverpool and Arsenal.
You're actually removing Manchester. You have forgotten Manchester City there.
You should rest.
Seriously?
They should rest.
That team can be very funny.
They should rest.
Second half is coming.
Yeah,
from January.
it doesn't matter, but I'm saying Liverpool. Even you can see how close it was with the last season. If not for Arsenal not playing there because of the injury of Saliba, they were conceding more goals and not scoring as much. They should have won the league last season. So,
but remember, last season, just as you mentioned, Arsenal was also topping. But second half, they went to sleep, and Man City came from behind.
It's January.
Got them.
We are getting January. January is in a few days.
Yes.
Time, so I'm sure Liverpool and Arsenal want to recruit some players to help them. I think Arsenal. Timber will be coming back. The player they signed from Ajax, if I'm not mistaken, from Netherlands. He should be coming back, and I'm sure they want to either. There are rumors of bringing this guy from Brentford, this guy on suspension.
Ivan
Toney, and probably Osimhen coming to. We don't know, but I think they are trying to. Recruit more players to the attacking force and probably defensive force also. So I think it's not going to be the usual.
But in a nutshell, you are trying to stylishly support a London team to win.
They're my brother now.
Anyway, we've been talking about the Premier League matches that were played yesterday. Liverpool against Burnley was a fantastic one from the Cubs, as they call them. They were able to win that game 2-0, silencing Burnley, Vincent Kompany and his entire team there. And that has propelled them to the leadership of the Premier League right now. But that game might not just stand a chance, because we know that Man City are still coming. They have 2 games to play right now to meet up. They have 17 matches they have played so far. Anything can happen. Although if they even win, they will meet them. Anyway, anything can happen in the second stanza of the Premier League. But let's go to the big one that happened yesterday. Coming from 2 goals behind, talking about Manchester United versus Aston Villa. That game was a game that a lot of Man United fans were already, in fact, where they were watching, they were leaving, they were angry. So, no, 2-0, that's something that will happen in this game. But before they will know it, second half, these guys came up with a mind that we can do this, and they did it.
That is why we say football is magic. Anything happens. So it's not over, except it's over. But when it's like 5-0 and you have like 2 minutes, it's over already. Nothing can happen in the game. But in such margin, yes, it's so surprising, because when first half it was 2-0, I was like, okay, as usual now, Man U and Chelsea, they are the one collecting anything they beat them regularly this season. But it's so surprising coming back and winning 3-2. I think for the players now, it's a kind of a morale booster to them, because it's not easy winning against that. As of late, I thought at the table, they won Chelsea, they won Man City, they won Arsenal. So it's a very good one for Manchester United, and kudos to the players and the coach. I think they should just keep the momentum high and keep playing. And I was so surprised this, because it was like, how come? Because after a friend of mine, after the 2-0, he left. He was left off. Oh, Stevens left off. Like, what am I still watching again? And it was surprising this morning when I just woke up. I went through my phone. I was like, called him up.
That's
what's
magic.
Happening, he's also surprised. Also,
but really, this young man, you look at Garnacho really surprised. In fact, that young man will be a great player in Manchester United.
He's a very fantastic player. Why some players, some fans are even, some Man U fans who are concerned about him, I say you should leave Manchester United and go to a better team, because they think his potentials might be hot in Manchester United. But he's a very fantastic player. You can see, even against Chelsea, where he played against other teams, very fantastic player. And you can see, so for me, when those fans say you should leave Manchester United, it's like, okay, it's true. Because, Manchester United is the kind of team where I don't know, they try to hide, cover the potentials of players. So I think if you should leave, maybe you should leave, sir.
Well, really a good one for Manchester United. At least that one has given them some hope right now. Well, before we go, let's just look at this particular Onana picture. Onana, really, he did well. Looking at this particular one there, well, from the way it is, Onana was the player behind him. The player behind him was like whispering.
It was like, okay, how far? As usual now. Come on, let's score now.
Well, fantastic one for Manchester United. They fought back and they were able to do a 3-2. A good one for them. At least getting what they needed most is to get a win. And really, that has spurred them to action. Let's see how far they can go by getting more wins concerning that particular team, Manchester United. And for Liverpool, well, they continue to switch position with Arsenal. That's a big one for at least for Christmas time. And let's see what happens by the time January starts. Who stays top, who stays down. A lot of Man will still be coming up for the year end. But right now, let's see how it goes. If Liverpool really want to hold on to this Premier League this season, we wait to see that. Good one for all those that participated on the show. For Sunday Onuyenu and also Mark Malele, we thank you so much. And for Noel Sampson, thank you so much for joining us.
The pleasure is mine.
Well, Amadini Ajishabe is always very brief, but very, very juicy on the show. 360 Sport on Trust TV. Thanks for watching.